Hi everyone and welcome to another video. In this video we will talk about what is a conflict and how to deal with them. So first we will talk about what is the difference between a conflict and a problem. Problem is something that can be resolved via conversations, negotiations, and when you sit with a friend or a colleague, you can easily talk through it and you can end a problem. A conflict is something that cannot be resolved with the help of a conversation or a negotiation, and conflict is something that you bring home with you. And suppose you have a fight or an argument with a family member or a colleague, so when you get home, those conversations are still running in your mind and you're not able to deal with them in a good way. This is a conflict that is troubling you and stressing you out all the time, even though you're at home and you're having a good time with your friends, but somewhere in back of your mind you're still thinking about it and you want to resolve it and deal with it, but you just don't know how to do it. That is a conflict. I want to tell you something, that a conflict is a reminder. It is like an alarm that is snoozing every time and you just shut it out. But the conflict will arise in your life again and again until you deal with the hidden emotion and you deal with the unacknowledged feelings that conflict is trying to get to the surface. Conflict triggers that deeper pain inside you, which is why you're feeling the pain for the present circumstance and the pain from the past as well. So I'll explain it to you with an example, and that is that I always used to have this people pleasing personality within me. So I used to go out of my way to please people and help people and be there for them, even though if I have to ignore my feelings, I still used to do it, because maybe during my childhood I always felt a little unworthy and a little less important, which is why I developed this people pleasing personality within me. What happens is, when we develop this kind of personality, even though we grow up, that personality kind of stays with us, and now I've grown up, I'm independent, but still I have that feeling of maybe that feeling of unworthiness within me, which is why I go out of the way to please people and to to be nice to them so that they like me, even though they cannot do anything for me. But still I would have this habit of being the nice person in the group and being the person who everyone's like. And to be honest, this is kind of a really a big load on someone. It is kind of too much to be liked by everyone. It is a difficult task, as we all know. We cannot expect everyone else to like us, but if you're trying to do this, then this is really, it will take all of the space in your mind and you will not be able to enjoy the events. You will not be able to do the things that you want to do, because you're always focusing on this feeling of being liked by other people. Recently, when I said no to one of my colleague, because I was tired of being this people pleasing personality, so I said no to her. And later on, when I came back home, I had this conflict inside my mind that this is not you and you should have helped her. I wanted to come out of my comfort zone and I didn't want to force myself to do things that I don't want to do. So later on, when this conflict was running on in my mind, I wanted to deal with it this time. So I went deep inside myself and I wanted to know the main reason why I cannot digest being a person who says no, and why I always want to become this people pleasing personality, this people pleasing person. And the reason I've already told you, that I wanted to please people. I want to please people because I want their acceptance, their validation, because I want to feel worthy. But later on, when I was looking at my own emotions, I understood that I don't need their approval anymore. I don't need their validation anymore. And I can, even if I don't get their support, they don't support me and they don't like me, it's okay. I can do my own work. I have been doing my own work. I don't need their help anymore. So when I had this thought in my mind that it's okay to be not liked by everyone else, then I freed myself of this conflict that I was having with myself. I freed myself of these emotions of guilt and emotions of anger and emotions of self-disgust. I freed myself literally of those emotions. So what is happening here? This is my story of feeling unworthy, which is why these conflicts arise in my life. everyone else is having these kind of stories, and we are all having conflicts because we have unacknowledged emotions, deeper emotions that we have not given enough attention to, which is why these conflicts stay in our life, and they kind of weed out all the happiness from our life and make us feel self-pity and self-disgust all the time. So I want you to look deep within yourselves and the kind of conflicts that you have in your life, because these conflicts are trying to tell you something about yourself, and they appear again and again because they want to give you a message that you have to heal yourself, that you have to come out of your comfort zone and give yourself the love that you deserve, the love that you need. So if you're having conflicts in your life, and if you cannot sleep because you're always thinking about them, then this is a really good time to look at these conflicts and find out the deeper meanings, find out the reason these conflicts are there in your life, and find out what these conflicts are trying to tell you. So this is all about conflicts, and I think that if you are having conflicts, then it is really a good thing, because they can help you improve yourself spiritually and in all of the ways that you need to heal yourself. I put out this video about conflict because I have freed myself of something that was bothering me for so long, and it is important that we deal with our conflicts, because if we don't deal with them, they just keep on piling up. Let's do one conflict at a time. I want you to look deep into your life and find out a conflict, find out something that bothers you a lot. If it bothers you a lot, then there is a teaching inside it, and it is trying to tell you something. Listen to it and heal yourself, and there is just no other way to live a happy life, a peaceful, satisfying life, when you deal with your problems, when you deal with your conflicts. And so this is all about it. I hope you like this video, because this is something that I recently understood about myself, and I'm kind of a different person right now after this realization that I have been holding on to this concept of myself that I'm unworthy and nobody likes me, nobody loves me. But when I found out about this, that I was still living that life of a 5-year-old child, a 6-year-old child, I unleashed a different kind of power inside myself. I have more confidence, I have more freedom, and I can express myself more freely. This is all about just believing in yourself that a better person is inside you, and this person wants to really come out of you. You just have to listen to it. You just have to be cautious of what you choose in your life, what kind of emotion you choose in your life, and this is all about it. So much love to you and happiness to you. Keep on watching my videos, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and share these videos with someone you care about and someone who need to watch these videos. Thank you so much.